few series of techniques that we're going to do is basically what Aiki combat is originally intended for, and that is the blitzing techniques that you've had throughout and different ones. You'll add grappling techniques with it, and that's what we're going to go over now is a series of blitzing techniques, or the beginning of blitzing techniques. Instead of striking throughout the blitzing techniques, we're going to add grappling techniques on with it. The first one is for a right jab. Arm bar here. Okay, we'll go a little slower. What we're doing is an outside scissor block. Push, grab, knee to the leg, stepping out, drawing your attacker off balance. Sweeping the foot, making sure that you sweep the foot in the same direction as the toes, and at the same time you pull down on the shoulder, getting the weight on that leg. As soon as he drops, a knee smash into right below the ear, and you have an arm bar here. Should be right in the hip crease. Okay, again slow. Outside scissor block. Grab, knee. You want that knee strike right above his knee. That's where all the pressure points is in the leg. Push as you get him off balance. With the foot behind, pull down on the shoulder. Sweep the foot, knee drop to the head, arm bar. Let's go this way. Parry, hit, grab, knee, push, pushing him off balance. You weakened his foundation by kneeing him in the leg. Turn, pull a sweep. Dropping the knee into right below the ear is a good target. It doesn't matter in combat. Of course, you're going to get what you can. Then you have this arm bar going across the hip crease. Okay, last time. When you parry, making sure you just parry to the outside shoulder, and you come up and you're hitting. This is a strike 2. Then you push, knee, push, pull, sweep, drop, lock. All right, the second technique that we're going to go over is basically the same thing. It's another blitzing technique, the beginning of a blitzing technique, but the grappling technique we're going to use at this time is the forward leg reap or forward sickle. Got you straight on the shoulder. Okay, now what we're doing here is we're doing the outside scissor block again. Then we're hyperextending or breaking the elbow. That's your choice. Pull it down, forward leg reap, dropping your knee right into the shoulder. Okay? This way. Making sure this arm is as high as you can get it, straight up as you can get it for better control. Again, just parrying the arm to the outside shoulder, hitting, coming forward and banging the arm. Reap. As you reap, you're doing this with your arm. All right, the next and third technique that we're going to go over, the entrance of the blitzing technique is identical as this number 2. Just the technique is going to get a little harder. Now we're combining Cobra and Tiger together. Cobra being a figure 4 arm lock, Tiger being a hip throw. So basically this is what you want to do in 4th level. Not only are you blending the blitzing techniques with it, but you're blending locks and throws together. That's what makes it, okay? This is also against the right jab. What we're doing there first is we're doing an outside scissor, hyperextending or breaking the elbow. Then we're coming in as we're doing the figure four, using our circular motion, pulling him in tight, making sure your center is lower than his. Turn, drop your right knee on the ribs, and then pull straight up for pain, keeping the lock that you started with. Coming in, around, lock, turn, pull for pain. One more time this way. The footwork in this is very critical. You have to go into a center and then spin out in a small circle. So watch very careful on the footwork as we go this way. We go in to our attacker, pushing it in, spinning, getting the center lower, throw, and lock. One last time. Okay, the fourth technique that we're going to go over is also against the right jab, but now we're going on the inside or the hot side. The grappling technique that we're going to use is like a three-part thing. Basically, we've got the technique taking the person to the ground, and then we got like an A and B of finishing ground techniques that you need to practice during this technique. First, I'm going to go over the head turn throw itself, primarily with the blitzing technique, and then we'll add the two ground locking techniques. Okay? Okay, what we're doing there is inside scissor, banging the bicep, and then your hands just switch as you chop the neck, pulling your attacker down into a knee. Of course, this would be to the face on the streets. Just go to the body for safety purposes as usual. Then you're pushing the head through as you lift the arm. As he hits the ground, dropping your right knee into the ribs. This is called the head turn throw. Parry, hit, switch, chop, knee. Put the foot down, raise, push, drop, keeping a hold of the arm at all times. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, now that you have a pretty good idea of the head turn throw, now we're going to get into the ground locking. We got a cross-body arm bar and a neck stock arm bar that we want you to practice with this one as well as other ones. But this one is your first one you want to practice these with. As you drop the knee, you kick this leg forward and fall backwards. Now you want this arm in an angle this way instead of going up your crotch. It's in this hip crease, and you squeeze it together with this knee. The thumb must be up. Basically, you're going to use this leg here to bridge as you pull down the arm, to break the arm. One more time this way. let's go this way once or twice. Drop the knee, grab the hand, step across, fall down. Now you want to make sure you're real close. You want to make sure the elbow is right in the hip crease. The elbow cannot be down here. You won't get the proper leverage. Bridge and pull. Okay, the next one is sort of like that, but we call it the neck stock arm bar. And we'll do it from this angle a couple times and once from that one. Parry, hit, chop, pull the knee, drop the foot, down. Now here, you're coming over, you're stomping the face, hooking your foot, your right foot up under his neck, and turning your body to where you almost face him. You already have an arm bar on him now, right here. Okay? Basically what I want you to do is fall back on your right side. In this manner. The thumb still should be up. There's my toes. And I'm pushing forward on the neck as I push down on the arm for pain and breaking. Okay? That part, you have to be facing him in this fashion. You can't be facing this way. Because remember the principle of the arm bar. Your arm has to be even or above the shoulder line. Fall sideways, lock, and push. Okay, let's go this direction. Stomp. Stomp right on the face. Putting that foot up underneath the head just like this and turn. You already have a lock on him. Grabbing the hand, fall along your right side, this leg pushing over, push toward the head, push the arm down. Thumb facing up. Okay? All right, the fifth technique, we're also going against the right jab, but we're going on the inside again. And the grappling technique is a choke, guillotine. It's one of my favorite chokes. Very simple, easy to get into. You almost, a lot of times in combat, don't even have to try to get into it. Your attacker almost does it for you. If you know how to properly do it, then you should do okay with this technique. Okay? Okay? Now, go through this very slowly. Punch slow, keep your distance. Okay? As he comes in to punch, moving your head, you're hitting. This is a good fighter. So we got to trap this arm. Then we're just camming off this arm, bang, with a diagonal up elbow to the head. Then this head slaps and knocks him off balance to the back of the neck. You pull him into a rear knee. Stepping down, using the body for a base. This hand slides in close. You go palm to palm. I'll show this better on the other side when we go to here. And then basically you just pull forward with your wrist action. Making sure you do this. Okay? And you pull. Okay, one more time this way. Parry, hit, trap. Going right into the elbow. Hit and grab, knocking him off balance. Pulling him into a knee. Taking the step back with that same leg, pulling him forward, sliding the hand in close, palm to palm, wrist action. There you go. Now the guillotine, the way I do it, and most, is a little different. If you get him in this fashion, it's fine, but the choke takes a little longer to apply. The guy has a chance to fight. If you use your body as a base, right here, he has no place to go with the choke. Instead of here, we want it right in front of the body. Okay, let's go this side. Okay, palm to palm. And choke. Get in a good wide stance. That is your first part of your technique. Hit, knee, step back, grab, choke. Do these very slowly, they're very dangerous. One last time. Okay, but there's your elbow, pushing, pull, step back. You should be sliding that hand in. Grab, pull. That is your technique. Number 6, now we're getting into the hook punches. It's the right hook. The beginning of this technique is like a new blitzing technique. It's a stop hit of sorts. The grappling technique that we're going to use is like a wrapping serpent leg technique. Okay? Or a leg block takedown. Okay, now what we're doing there is here, making sure that you hit him with a headbutt, same time you block. Basically keep it down and then come right off the arm to a vertical elbow. And this arm comes back down, you lean forward on him, making him lose his weight. You wrap the leg around, scoot it back just a little bit, dropping your knee to the groin as he hits the ground. Okay? Making sure you don't go like this, then that. Making sure that you do everything at the same time. Bang. He runs into the head. There's your elbow. Hit. Sweep. Dropping the knee to the groin. Trying to hold on to the arm if possible so you can continue to tackle grappling on the ground. Now let's go this way. Butt. Elbow. Yeah. Hook, making sure the foot is on the ground. It's better to get it on the ground first because the lower you sweep, the easier it is. Dropping the knee to the groin as he hits the ground. Hold your body weight, hitting him while he hits the ground. Last time. Headbutt. Elbow. Drop. See you right here. Punch, palm strike, follow up, grappling. You choose. The base of the technique is right there for you. Okay, the next is against the hook punch as well. This time we're using a stop hit and moving block, and we're using the grappling technique soldier or kansetsu waza. A little slower. Do your stop hit, punch, and it comes underneath, pushing. You grab the arm, kick your left leg out, drop down. You can also put your arm underneath. Grab your shoulder, and all you have to do is this for pain or break it. The idea of it is drop your body weight, make sure your body weight is close, your center is close to your attacker. Moving off the line just a little bit, let him right into the punch. Comes in here to here, 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 here. Okay, making sure your legs are spread apart a little bit. Notice my center is on top of him. It'll be almost impossible for him to get out of this once you have it locked on without breaking his arm. Go this way. Now here, keep the leg out and drop. Once you got the arm here, wrap it and lean into for pain. Now this same technique, as far as the stop hit is concerned, you can practice several different types. You can practice the headbutt again. You can practice an elbow. You can practice a palm strike. You can practice a finger jab. All these techniques, web hand to the throat, all of them will do. I'm just using the punch. I'm running the punch, dead arm block, move it, grab. Kick ball down, and lock. Okay, now we're going to get into a few front kicks or kick defense techniques. The first one is the right front kick. Technique, rear lever throw. We're going to do it a couple different variations of this. One we can only practice with any speed. One you cannot hardly practice with a lot of speed because of the control involved. Knee to the face as it hits the ground. Okay. A little slower. Stepping back, you do your scoop kick, grabbing the shoulders. That's as good as any. More powerful techniques, smacking the ears together and digging your middle finger in the eyes and yanking straight back down. As soon as it hits the ground, knee smacks to the face as he's bouncing back up, his head back up off the ground. One more time. It will work just with the shoulders. You got these nerves right here. Yank straight down. Knee smash to the face as he hits the ground. Okay, variation. One thing that you can do, especially if you've just got one attacker, if you got more than one attacker, this is the best way to go about it. Just yank him down from behind. That's where his balance is less. He has less balance from the rear than anything because he doesn't have the toes and things like that to help him stand up. But if you have one attacker, you have somebody that just won't stop coming, this is a very nasty technique we're getting ready to do, and I'll show you how to perform it so that you don't hurt your training partner. After you do your scoop and you grab, put your shoulders in, drop back, slamming him to your knee, grabbing the head, and a downward elbow to the face. Keep elbowing as many times as you need until he goes limp. Okay, one more time this way. As you notice, I'm going back just a little bit, scooping the foot all the way. Grab, elbows in, pulling backwards, slamming the spine into the knee, grabbing the head, hair, driving a downward elbow to the face as many times as necessary. So this way. Now we're going to do the same variation, but I'm going to use the head this time. Here, slap, grab, making sure the elbows are in, down to the back, and a downward elbow. I can strike to the throat. So many things that you can do. Okay, one last time. I'm going to do this one more time. Just taking the attacker down to the ground so you get a good idea of what it's about. Making sure you watch the footwork. You have to get out of the guy's way. You got to give him room to fall. Okay? Okay, then left front kick, and we're going to be using a sickle or sweeping reaping technique. Okay. Now paying attention slowly. I do my lean back, I have my guard here, just in case for anything, got my guard here, sliding back, front snap kick to the groin, come in, hit the shoulder, reap, making sure this foot comes up close too, and I reap to the outside. Front jab kick or front snap kick, either one to the groin is sufficient. Okay? Okay, that's what you want. That right there before you get settled with that front kick, that front snap kick should be coming in. Then as far as this is concerned, this is just easier to practice. What you want is this, another strike, like a forearm strike, as you come in to reap and then kick. It's just a little easier to practice, especially for Luke, their training partner. So we'll be banging him up to hit the shoulder. It's harder to do. We can never do it in an actual combat situation, but it's easier to learn and safer for your training partner to do it that way. Okay, one more time this way, slowly. Last time. We're going to go over jab, cross, multiple strike punching combinations. It's going to be a left jab, right cross. You can practice the same techniques both ways. We got 2 of these, and then we're going to do 2 double hook punch techniques. The first one. We're using a choke at the end of this. It's your parry, your scissor block, kicks to the body, groin, leg, grabbing here, slamming a knee into the leg or the body, wrapping around the head, grabbing the chin, taking a step back with your left leg, put him up, getting behind him, making sure that the knee, leg that's up is the same arm that's doing the choking. As you get down here, your shoulder should be behind the head, and there's your choke. Okay, again slowly. The parry, making sure that when you do the parry, go back, you don't do this. Get out of this kind of stuff, like swinging your arms around. Basically, we're in a fighting stance. He comes in, I parry the hand here. He throws his right cross. I do the same thing, and then I hit. I kick. I grab. I knee. I'm in. It's like I've got a headlock on him now. Right here, I take my step back as I whip him around. Arm here, get behind, and a choke. Doing the same exact thing that we did with guillotine earlier. This action. Okay? Makes the choke work a lot faster. Let's go this side. Okay, again. Bam, you stop it in here. He throws his cross, bam, you stop it in here to the shoulder. You hit. Hit the arm. Kick. Grab. Knee. Wrap around. That's what I'm talking about. Still have control of the arm. Making sure you have control of the arm. This way, if he's got a shirt on, grab the shirt. But you're controlling the arm as you whip this neck around and take your step back. Going around, applying the choke. Again. Making sure anytime you do chokes, do them very slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay? Okay. And if you remember something, this same technique we did in introductional tape number 1, and we added an elbow at the end of it. This is what we're trying to get through to you as far as Aiki combat's, what Aiki combat's all about. Basically, I want you to practice the base techniques and experiment. Add different techniques, joint locks, throws, with each one. The ones that I'm showing you, these are the ones that I want you to test for. Okay, last time.